Hey freshman pirates, real quick video screencast explanation of an assignment called Graphing Speed Challenge. We're going to use Desmos graphing calculator to do this. So first you'll need to find your speed challenge data from your assignment. Here's the class data sheet that I'm going to use for this video, but you would want to be sure and use the data that's for your class. So you're going to open a new tab and go to Desmos.com and then click on the graphing calculator, and you're going to create your graph using the graphing calculator. To do that, you're going to insert a table here, and you're going to create a little table for each task. And so your table is just going to have two sets of data, distances 5 and 10, and then for hopping we're at 3 seconds and 3.1 and 5.4. So if I go to Desmos, I'm going to put 0, 3.1, 5.4. And then my distances 0, 5 meters, and 10 meters. And you can see over here it's graphing that already. To bring that into scale, I'm going to come over here to the wrench, and I want to come down here and I want to make my x-axis, which is time, my x-axis over here, which is time. I'm going to go ahead and start at 0. Have my y-axis start at 0, and then I need my times to go up to my maximum time. So if I look at my data table, the maximum time I have on the whole table looks like is 8.3 seconds. So I could probably put something like my maximum time is 10, then my maximum distance, the y-axis, is 10. The x-axis label would be time, so I'm going to put time in the units in seconds, and my y-axis is distance, and we measured that in meters. So I have my axis labels, and you'll notice when I click off of there, I now have time and distance, and I have my 3 points for this data set. The last thing I need to do is, if I click and hold down on this green, I can see it allows me to change the color. It also has this option for lines, and so I want to have it connect the dots so I get a line for that data set. And so I'm going to repeat that. So I'm going to come down here and click on 2. I'm going to put a table in there. I'm going to repeat that table. So 5, 10. And so I need to go back here and get my 2 times for the second activity. So that one was hopping. This is going to be 4.7 and 8.3. .7, 8.3. And notice that it's plotted those in purple. I hold down on the purple and I come down here and I tell it to make a line out of it. And so I'm getting a line for each activity. So far I have my green line for hopping, my purple line for walking backwards. And so I'm going to do the same process for 2 additional activities. So when I'm all done, I have a graph at Desmos that has 4 colored lines, one representing each activity in speed challenge. Then I'm going to do a screen snapshot. So to do the screen snapshot, I do Command Shift 4 and select my graph. Make sure you include the labels, time and distance. And then I'm also going to Command Shift 4, select my data tables. And then I'm going to go to the assignment, which is a Google Cloud assignment, and I'm going to insert those images. So I have something like this, and so here's what I have done earlier. I would insert that picture of the graph right here, insert image, and then I would come down here and insert the image of my 4 data tables. Then I'm going to add a label, so I'm going to insert a text box and give it a title. Distance time graph for speed challenge would be the title of the graph. And then a key, so I'm going to identify which color was which task by just making a text box and changing the color of the font. And then once I have all of those parts, I am ready to submit my assignment. So I would go back to Canvas and hit submit and turn this in. Hope this helps. If you have questions, please email or let me know.